Waiting. Henry? Henry!
And both girls gave the same description, which was white male, 5'8" to 10, and bearded. Satch?
Yeah, they both told the same story without putting their heads together. They said the man was hiding in the wooded area over here. Sorry. That's the labs.
Okay, it's a huge area to search, so we're going to need dogs.
Yeah, have you got anything for me yet?
What? No, it's Mike, you plonker. Look, listen, I need help. Yeah.
I'm a bit busy right now.
Yeah, I know, but Satch, you sold me the damn thing. I've taken a week off to work on this and it's bloody useless. Hey, what?
All right, have you tried the help menu?
Yeah?
Top right.
Okay. Great, yeah, I got it. Now, I've got a date for the big meeting, and if I'm not talking about computing and modern policing, I at least need to be able to switch the damn thing on.
Yeah, look, just press Control S for now, yeah. Okay,
think
I'll
I don't-
call you back later. Okay, sorry, folks. Okay, so now this is a very big area. Obviously, someone's going to have to organise dogs.
Yeah, I've already told them that.
Hello?
Hi, Mike, it's me.
Yeah, come on up.
Hello?
Hi, come on in.
I know these have been a long time coming, but here they are, signed, sealed, and delivered.
Thanks. You okay about this?
Yes, I'm fine. As a matter of fact, the divorce papers were a bit of a pretext. I've met someone.
That's really good news.
He's really lovely. We met at my new gym. I'm sure you'll like him. He's waiting in the car with the kids. I was wondering if I could leave them with you for the weekend.
Yeah, this weekend?
Yeah, actually, today as well. It's a school holiday. Is that a problem?
Oh, Mr. Mellor.
Yeah, Henry. Sorry about Henry. He makes a lot of noise, but he's more likely to lick you to death.
Yeah, this is Detective Inspector Pat North. She's going to be leading the investigation.
How
Do you have any news?
No, I'm afraid not yet, but I would like to talk to you, if I might.
No, Henry. Stay. Sorry, you were saying?
And was there anything troubling your wife over the last few days?
Not that I was aware of.
She wasn't anxious or worried about anything?
No.
Now, you were both due at your daughter's concert that night. The night that Jane disappeared, yeah?
Yes. Jane teaches Tara the piano, and it was quite a special thing for us to be there. Well, both musicians, you see, we teach up at the school. What I'm saying is Jane had plans for that evening. I've already told you this once. This is wasting time. Why are you wasting time here with me?
Mr. Mellor, why don't we sit down?
Yeah, good idea.
Daddy! Hi, Rich. Hello. You must be Eric. Very nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm sorry if this is an inconvenience.
Oh, hey, they're my kids.
It's just I got an unexpected long weekend off, and Lynn and I thought we might spend some quality time together.
Great. Where are you off to?
The Peak District. Eric loves hiking.
Hiking?
Yeah, I'm going to get her a really good pair of walking boots. We can't wait to get out of London.
Well, take good care of her.
Yeah, sure.
Can you tell us a bit more about what Jane's like?
What?
Or what's she like? What's Jane like as a person?
She's a very special lady. She's a very talented pianist. And a wonderful mother.
And is there anyone else that she was close to who might be able to help us?
Well, I suppose you should talk to Crispin. Crispin Yates. He lives with us. You should probably know that Jane and I don't live as man and wife. We have separate bedrooms. I know how that must look from the outside, but all I can tell you is it works for us.
And this Crispin Yates,
What about him?
is he here now?
No. He teaches piano at the school on a Friday.
How long has he lived here?
It'll be 3 years this September. He moved in a few weeks after he started teaching at the school.
Mr. Mellor, why didn't you mention this to me before?
What, that Crispin lives with us?
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah.
Hey, you'll never guess what I got here. The divorce papers. Lynn came round. Yeah, she brought them over, and we've got the kids for the weekend.
I'm sorry, I can't talk at the moment.
Right. Just thought you'd like to know.
Richard, I want to watch this. I want.
Come on, guys. Oi!
Richard!
So you want me to interview this lodger bloke, Crispin Yates?
No, I'll do that. You organise the reconstruction
Sure.
for the girls. Now, is that Chopin or Mozart?
I've got no idea.
Oh, and keep those girls apart, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's definitely Chopin. Mr. Yates?
What? I'm sick to death of constant bloody interruptions.
I'm Detective Inspector Pat North, investigating the disappearance of Jane Mellor.
Is she all right? Have you found her?
No, I'm afraid not. Can we talk here, or would you prefer to go?
How can she be snatched in broad daylight and just disappear?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out. Could we have a quick word?
Yeah, sure.
Now, I understand that you live with Mr. and Mrs. Mellor, yeah?
Yes, that's right.
So were you at home that night, the night that she disappeared?
No, I was in Paris for a concert. I only got back yesterday.
I see. So when did you leave?
Wednesday morning. Please, God, don't let her be dead. Don't let her be dead. I couldn't bear it.
Excuse me, Mr. Yates.
Not now, Janine. Get out. Go on. Sorry.
So when did you last see Jane?
The night before I left.
And did you notice anything unusual about her? Was she worried or anxious in any way?
No, she was fine.
I understand that Mr. and Mrs. Mellor lead separate lives. Has that ever led to any sort of friction in the house?
You mean my living there as well? No, there wasn't any friction, as you put it.
Were you having a relationship with Jane Mellor?
No, I was not. Please just find her. This is unbearable. Please just find her safe.
Yates is very sexy. Do you think him and Jane were having an affair?
Possibly. I think we should get straight to the woods.
Oh, she must have something going for her. I mean, he can't be more than 20, and Jane Mellor's, what, 42?
I don't think she's got much going for her. I think she's long dead.
Eric! Hang on, Eric! Eric, look, hang on a minute.
Well, I said you should wear them in. Well, let's have a look. Oh, yeah, that's a beauty.
Oh.
Well, there's only one thing for it.
What?
Oh, no! I can't stop!
Eric's good at computer stuff. He could teach you.
Yeah, well, I'm actually doing pretty well on my own, thank you very much.
He's been showing me how to use the internet and stuff.
Yeah? How long's he been coming round, Eric?
Oh, weeks. And he bought me Britney Spears CD.
Richard, get the door, would you? Rich!
Hello?
It's Satchel.
It's Satch, Dad.
Yeah, well, press the buzzer and let him in, will you?
Dumbo. Richard, I'm getting the door. I'm gonna get it. Richard, I want to get the door.
Shut up.
Get it. Richard.
Hey! Kids, shut up and sit down, will you? Come on, I'm trying to get through this program. Just behave yourselves. Shit! Now look what you made me do.
Where's that Ricky Dicky? Come in.
Gotcha.
You keep up those kung fu lessons. Where's your dad? Oh yeah, how you doing? Look, I can't stop. I've only got a couple of minutes. You know Pat's heading up this new investigation, don't you? Mike, you hear what I said?
Oh, Sarge, come and have a look, would you? Screen seized up or something.
Richard, it's my magazine.
Kids!
Go.
Kids! I'm not going to tell you two again. Just keep quiet.
You pressed save, didn't you?
What? What did you just do?
I just pressed Control-Alt-Delete, then clicked on End Task.
Shh, for God's sake, write that down, would you? What's it doing now?
Oh, searching. I wish searching woods was as easy. Got bloody miles of it. See, I thought Pat might be a bit funny, this being her first case as SIO, you know?
What?
Well, you know, I wondered whether she might have a problem working with someone of my high intellect and prowess.
Oh, Sarge, do me a favour, will you keep your nose to the ground about all this? I need to know about the competition. My big interview's in a few days' time and I really want that job. Commander Walker.
Yeah, well, you'll make it. You deserve it. There you go.
Hey.
Right, I'm off. See you later, kids.
Bye, Satch. See you, Satch.
Yeah.
And take it easy, Commander.
Thanks, Sarge.
Thanks, Lisa. Tara Mellor's here, but the parents of the other little girl says she's still in shock, having nightmares, poor thing.
Right. Hi, Barbara.
Tara, this is Pat.
Hello, Tara.
Now, we want you to walk the same route that you took with your mummy, all right? You know your daddy and I are here, so you don't need to feel frightened in any way. If you do, you just hold my hand. Look, there's Henry. Word of warning, she's in denial that anything bad has happened to her mother. She keeps saying she's coming home. I think she's just got lost.
Okay. Right, shall we go?
Come on then, let's go. So we don't find
Has Mike got his divorce through yet?
Yeah, he has, as a matter of fact.
Well, so when's the wedding day?
I'm sure he'll let you know. Thanks, Mr. Mellor. Oh, we had a talk with Mr. Yates this afternoon.
Oh, yes?
Very upset about your wife's disappearance. They're obviously very close.
Yes, they were. I mean, they are.
Now, you were at the school when she was abducted, yes?
That's right. I was working.
So you're going to meet her later?
What?
Well, for the concert.
Oh, yes.
Nice of you to show up, Satch.
I just dropped in on the governor to help him out with his computer.
Now, I'm the governor in this case, Satch, and when I ask my team to be at a certain place at a certain time...
Sorry.
What is it? Is this where it happened? Tell us then what happened.
Mummy threw the stick for Henry, and he ran off to that tree. He was gone for a bit, so Mummy went after him.
Are you sure it was that tree?
Yes.
Henry? Henry!
And what happened next?
Henry started to bark and bark from behind the tree.
And you followed him?
It's okay. Can you show us?
We're right behind you.
Off the sex offenders register. Norman Drayton, done twice for possession of child pornography. Robert Brickman, been brought in on several occasions for stealing women's underwear. Arrested for indecent assault on at least one 16-year-old that we know of. David Orey had 2 rape charges against him and served 12 years. And last but not least is Jason Lochter. Previous convictions for incest. All of these suspects live within a 5-mile radius of the woods.
Great, thanks, Lisa. OK, I'll take Lochter and Ori. Satch, can you take the other 2, Brickman and Drayton? And we'll reconvene at 11 o'clock, OK?
OK, can the rest of you carry on with the witness inquiries? We need to trace as many people as possible who were in those woods on Wednesday afternoon. So far, all we have is the man who was walking his dog who says he didn't see a thing. Let's keep an open mind to anything that comes up, yeah? Jane Mellor could still be alive and being held captive somewhere.
This just came in. The concert in Paris. Crispin Yates, right? Well, it was cancelled.
Was it? You can get onto that.
Sure. Fancy a trip on the Eurostar?
Yeah, you'd be lucky.
Bob Brickman's just confessed.
What?
Well, I hadn't even got my bum on the seat when he says, listen, I know what this is about and I want you to know I done it.
OK, so he's got form for stealing ladies' underwear and indecently assaulting a teenage girl. He's single. He lives with his invalid mother and he's 36 years old.
His younger brother's quite a big noise in the building trade. Owns a sawmill up near Chatham Farm. Seems old Bob is kept by his family, a real loser. Unemployed, sponging off the social.
Has he got a solicitor?
Oh, yeah, Edwin Shawcross, last of the Walking Dead. He's used him before. Yeah, if you want my advice.
No, I don't, but if I do, I'll certainly ask for it.
I killed her, didn't I? Woman in the woods.
And how did you kill her?
Hit her over the head with a bit of wood. Then I suffocated her.
And where'd you put the body?
Buried her in the woods.
Right then, can you take us to the body?
Yeah, you want me to? I'll show you.
Disembowel! Yes! He's got his lungs out and everything. Now, next thing, shoot him. Shoot him! Oh, his brains are everywhere, his guts. Now, hang him. Hang him. The rope's coming down. It's getting his neck.
Richard, what are you doing?
Burn him. Burn him. Burn
What
him.
the hell is that?
Oh, Dad.
Where did you get that, Richard?
Eric.
Yeah, well, I hope you haven't lost my files. You're not playing it.
Told me not to touch them until you get back.
Richard, I will wring your neck if you've lost any of my files.
I never touched them. She's always telling tales. I am.
Hey, let's just calm down, huh? Let's calm down and eat.
She did it on purpose. She did it on purpose.
Thank you, Richard, thank you. You okay, sweetheart? Listen, why don't you put the food on the table? We don't need the plates anyway, and I'll clear it up.
Look at this head. It's coming off.
Richard!
All right, Mr. Brickman, we've been through this area once. Are we going to the right or to the left this time?
Yeah, it's over that way. We keep walking, I'll recognise it when we get there. By the ponds, yeah.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, this is the place. Yeah, she's here. Good look, see this? That's where I cut myself on a barbed wire throwing her over.
Right.
She's there.
So you buried her, what, by that tree?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Just cut through the bottom of the fence. Leave the top, okay?
Or maybe there. Or maybe...
He's lying. That cut in his hand's fresh. Better get forensics to check the whole of this barbed wire, but he's wasting our bloody time. Where is he, Satch?
Interview room 1.
Another bloody good excuse for the wild goose chase he's just led us on.
Do you want me to see if I can find you some shoes?
No, I'm fine. Let's just get on with it. Satch? What time did you go to the woods?
About 4. Taking pot shots at squirrels. Not with a gun, nothing like that. I got a sling I made. Never really get to hit 'em, but I like fooling around, you know. Get a stone and fix it. Usually miss 'em, but sometimes they don't. You know?
Okay, so you get to the woods, then what happens?
Went around for a bit. I saw her. And 2 kids. And then her dog come towards me. She followed it.
You'd ever met Jane Mello before that afternoon?
No.
Never seen her in the wood at all, walking a dog?
No, I didn't know her before.
So why'd you approach her?
I like the way she looked.
What'd she look like?
Very pretty. Blonde. Had this nice flower blouse on. Pink and blue.
What else was she wearing?
Jeans and boots.
What sort of boots?
You know, boots. It was muddy. I didn't think about it. Just sort of happened.
Well, what happened?
Well, I wanted her. So I sort of lunged at her and got hold of her like, you know.
No, I don't know, Miss Brickman. Can you explain a bit further? You say you lunged at her.
Oi! Sit down!
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. Note for tape. Suspect moved forward and grabbed me and was restrained.
And she asked me to explain that's what I did, eh? So I sort of got hold of her throat like, put her close to me. The two girls ran off. And I put my hand over her mouth, stopped her screaming, but she wouldn't stop, so I hit her. She went limp like a doll.
And then what happened?
I wanted to play around with her for a bit. I tied her up.
What'd you tie her up with?
Bit of rope.
Where'd you get that from?
In my pocket. Always carry bits and bobs around with me.
So was she still alive after you hit her?
You're still warm, yeah. I took her home. Carried her there in a sack.
Where'd you get the sack from?
Not listening, are you? I had a sack for the squirrels, eh?
Why do you want to take her home?
So I could have sex with her in my barn.
Weren't you worried someone might have seen you?
No, they couldn't, because she was in the sack.
Right, so you get to your barn, and then what happens?
I had sex with her.
Was she still unconscious?
Yeah, some of it. And she started screaming again, so I stopped her.
Let me go!
How?
I stuffed something in her mouth. An old sock, I think.
Did you ejaculate inside her?
Yeah, but I'm not stupid. I use a condom.
What'd you do with the condom?
Threw it away.
Well, where'd you throw it?
In a bin on the way back.
On the way back to where?
To the woods where I buried her.
Was she still alive?
Not sure.
Well, you said earlier this morning that you'd suffocated her.
Yeah, I did, with a blanket from my barn.
Right, so she was dead.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think you're having so much trouble remembering where you buried her?
Because it was dark.
Oh, Mike, it took me ages to clean this up last night.
Shit, I can't get my files up. I don't know what you've done, Richard. It's not fed up cleaning up. It's a waste of time. And I've got to cook again for them. They're always hungry.
I didn't bloody touch your files.
Don't talk to me like that, Richard. You were on this last night and I couldn't get them back. You've done the same thing this morning.
But there's nothing else to do. We've been in all weekend. I didn't even go into Word. I was on the net. I never went into his files.
You want a coffee, Pat?
No, I think I'll grab something to eat at the canteen, if that's okay. Right, there we go. See you later.
Don't you want a coffee?
It's Sunday. You working today?
Yes, I'm working on a very important case, Amy. I'll see you tonight, then. Bye, Mike. Thanks, Satch. Okay, now I've applied for an extension to hold Brickman, but we haven't yet found a body, so we haven't stopped looking for other suspects. Tara Mellor and her friend described a much shorter man of about 5'8" or 9, and Brickman is 6'3". Also, Brickman told us that he'd cut his hand on some barbed wire on the night, but the cut on his hand was fresh, and we have no blood from the wire.
Yeah, but there are a lot of things he did get right. I mean, knew where she was, what she was wearing, what time it was. We should charge him with abduction for now, at least.
Well, I'm afraid I don't agree. I'm not happy with his evidence, but I have arranged for FME to take a look at this cut on his hand.
So are you saying we got the wrong man?
No, I'm saying that we have to keep an open mind. We do not as yet have a body.
But Dave's right. I mean, he knows too much if he's not to be involved in some way.
Yeah, he could be covering for somebody else.
Exactly, which is why I need to talk to the family. Yeah, you want to say something, Satch?
Well, I'd charge him if I were you.
Yeah, but you're not me, are you, Satch?
Oh, come on, Pat, look. I know this is your first time out and everything, but there's no need to go by the book all the time, is there?
Thank you, Satch. Oh, has anyone managed to talk to Crispin Yates yet about his concert being cancelled? Well, I suggest you get on with it. Oh, have you organised this ID parade for Tara Mellor and her friend?
No, not yet.
Right.
Well, the girls are still very upset, and the parents don't want to put them through the ordeal when he's already admitted he's done it.
Have you done anything, Satch?
I've got forensics over at Brickman's place. So if he did take her back to his barn, we'll find out, won't we? He'll have left some evidence.
Hello. Hello? Hello, who is this?
Mike, it's Eric, Lynn's boyfriend. I need to speak to you about something. Have you got a minute?
Yeah.
I wanted to explain it to you before she did, because it wasn't right. I know that. I'm distraught about what happened, and I want to set the record straight. You understand?
What has happened?
We got into an argument last night, and she started yelling at me, and I've never hit a woman before in my life. I swear to you, it just happened. May God forgive me. I'm so ashamed.
Yeah, where did this happen?
Here on our holiday.
Where's Lynn now?
I don't know. She left me here, but I want to make sure you know that it was nothing. I hardly touched her, I swear on my life.
She gone home?
I don't know. I've been calling and calling. That's why I've rung you. I really care about her. I want you to know that. I want you to approve of me.
Yeah, I hear you, Eric. Listen, just hang up and let me call Lynn. Just hang up.
He could have opened his very own sex shop with all that porn.
Okay.
Who's that?
Well, whoever it is the exact description those girls gave. He even got the beard.
You're still not convinced it's Brickman?
Brickman's 6'3". The girls describe someone of 5'8" or 9. Same height as this guy. I'm DI North, this is DC West.
All right. I'm Alan Brickman, Bob's brother. I hope that light ain't gonna make too much noise. Mum's very distressed. I've had the local GP in with her. She didn't sleep last night. She's not very strong. She had a stroke a while back.
Just you and your mum live here, yeah?
And Donnie.
Stop it! Stop it! Alan, tell him to stop it!
Donnie, stop playing the guitar now! Sorry about that. That's Donnie. I don't know how he's going to react to any of this. I haven't told him anything yet. He's a bit sensitive. Donnie, stop it now!
So your son?
No. No, he's Bob's.
All right, does his wife live here?
They were never actually married. She sort of lived with him for a bit, then upped and left. She let us have custody, though.
Now, as you know, we've been interviewing your brother about the abduction of Jane Mellor. Now, he tells us that he brought her back to his barn, where he raped her, and then he killed her.
Yeah, well, I know it was bad when they wouldn't release him last night. He called here.
Were you here last Wednesday afternoon?
Wednesday. Well, I usually pick up Donnie from school about 4. Bob don't drive, you see. And then we come home and I have a cup of tea with Mum, and then I went back to work till about 7.
And did you see your brother at all that day?
No, as far as I can remember, I didn't know. To be honest, we don't really see that much of him.
Yeah, why doesn't he live here with you?
So he wanted it. Bob don't work, so he can't afford a flat or to look after Donnie, so we came to an arrangement.
So he doesn't work, what's he do?
Well, he maintains a house in the garden. As you can see, he don't make that good a job of it. But he looks after Mum. Well, he's around if she needs it.
Your brother ever have a beard?
Beard? Yeah, he does sometimes.
You remember if he had one last time you saw him?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You said Donnie's mother lived here for a while. What's her name?
Sharon. Sharon Fernley.
Now, why did she leave?
She was a complete tart. A real tough woman that he insisted on bringing into the house. Mum had heart failure. She's common as muck. We only put up with her because she was pregnant, and then, when she realised she couldn't squeeze any more cash out of us, she ran off. I don't believe this is happening.
And how long ago was this?
Well, Donnie was 5, so that'd be 1998. I have no idea where she is now. I haven't heard from her since she left.
Had you ever met Jane Mellor before?
No. Look, I'm sorry, I'll go and shut him up. Sorry, you don't understand what's happening.
Actually, we do need to have a quick word with your mother.
All right, then. She's upstairs.
Thanks.
It's down the bottom on the left. That's enough! Now get downstairs!
I goaded him and he just went into a temper. He didn't mean to hit me. I wanted to call you to see if the kids were all right, and he said it wasn't necessary, and I said it was. You know how I can get. He said it was our weekend and I was worrying too much to enjoy it, but I wasn't, Mike. I just wanted to know they were all right, that's all. I went into a phone box and he followed. He was trying to get the receiver out of my hand when it happened. It was an accident. He didn't mean it.
Well, he obviously scared you enough for you to run off. Let me have a look at your face. Hey, that's a beaut. Look, if it looks worse than it is. No, Glenn, I didn't like the idea that he called me at home. I better get back to the kids. I left them with a neighbour. Do you mind?
I'll order you a cab. Eric's got my car.
He's got your car.
No, it's all right. He'll bring it back.
You're not still going to see him, are you?
No, but I have to see him to get my car back. Your mother's coming for a few days.
What? What the hell is she doing coming down?
To see her grandchildren. I was going to ask you and Pat over for dinner.
No, Glenn, Pat is really busy at the moment, and so am I. You know I'm shortlisted for commander. The last thing I need is having...
Gotta talk to the police ladies now, Donnie. Go and watch TV.
Piano too, my word. I'm Pat, this is Lisa. Hi, Donnie.
You're not gonna ask him about this now, are you?
No. If we have to talk to him, we'll have a child protection officer with us.
Donnie! TV now, go on.
Yeah, he's good. Does he take lessons?
He used to.
Who taught him?
Someone up at the local school.
Can you remember a name?
Mr. Yates, I think. Crispin Yates.
Did Jane Mellor ever teach him?
No. No.
You sure that you never met Jane Mellor? No, it's just that Crispin Yates and Jane Mellor were very close friends.
I've never met her.
I'd like a check on Alan Brickman's whereabouts on the day and night of the abduction. And before you ask, he fits the exact description that those two little girls gave.
So you're saying they did it together?
Very possibly. We have a good brother, we have a very bad brother. Either they did it together or else the bad one is covering up for the good one. Bob Brickman is suspiciously keen to get himself arrested for this, which makes me a bit nervous. OK, what else we got?
Well, the FME says the cut on Brickman's hand is definitely not from barbed wire. More likely done with a serrated edge, and you were right. It's relatively fresh, too fresh to have been done on Wednesday, so he's lying about that.
Right. Doug?
Forensics found items of female underwear and a pair of Wellington boots, but none of the clothes he claims to have been wearing.
OK.
The boots are being tested to see if the mud matches samples taken from the woods.
Oh, I went to interview Crispin Yates, but James Miller said he had a bad headache and couldn't be interviewed.
Well, we'd better go back with some aspirin. Lisa, would you check to see if James Miller was at the school that night, as he said he was? Right.
Hang on, are we putting them in the frame now?
Crispin Yates taught Donnie Brickman piano. Crispin Yates also failed to mention that his concert in Paris was cancelled. What I'm saying is there are links and these need to be sorted out. OK, I think that's it. Thanks, everyone.
All right, let's get on.
How many more suspects does she need?
Can't seem to find any of the clothes that you said you were wearing on that day, the day that Jane Mellor was abducted.
That's because I got rid of him.
Where?
Burnt him.
Where'd you burn him?
In the woods.
What about the wellies?
They were brand new, girl.
Did Jane Mellor teach Donnie piano?
No, I never knew before. I told you.
What about Crispin Yates?
Who?
Crispin Yates. You don't recognise the name?
No.
Your son, Donnie, takes music lessons from him.
Maybe, dunno. That side's all taken care of by Alan. He looks after him more than I do.
Your brother seems to take care of most things in your family.
Yeah, he's a good man, my brother.
Runs the family business, runs the home, provides for you and your son. I mean, you could say that you owe your brother a lot, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah, I'd be in the shit if it weren't for him, all right?
Was your brother at home on that afternoon?
I don't know, and I don't like the way you keep asking these questions about Alan. I told you what I'd done. No, I ain't saying no more. I'm tired, yeah? Tired!
Brickman.
I want Brickman's sawmill searched.
You've still got everyone searching the woods.
Then split them into 2 teams.
Good night, Amy.
Night, Dad.
Night, Rich.
Night.
At least he brought your car back. Make sure you don't see him again.
No, I won't. It's over. No, it's okay. It's fine. I put ice on it.
You will call me, sweetheart, if you need me.
Yes, I will, Mike. Yes, look, don't worry. We'll be fine, really. Your mother's coming tomorrow. Look, why don't I cook us all a nice casserole? Your favourite. Say about 7.
Okay. Right. Be good, kids.
Night, Dad.
It's just Eric's little joke, Richard. Don't be such a wimp. Yeah!
Man.
Hi. I've just come from seeing Donnie Brickman. You want to look at the tape?
Yeah. Do you get much out of him?
Not a lot, but he certainly likes to play the guitar. If you ask me, he almost talks via the thing. He's very monosyllabic. Difficult to keep his attention.
Do you think he understands what's going on, Richard?
Well, more than he did when you last spoke to him. He's been kept off school, so he knows something's up. OK, so we got a lot of his Jimi Hendrix first. Took a long while before he stopped playing. OK, look, this is where I really got started. Now, watch what he does with the guitar. Do you recognise this lady, Donnie?
Yeah, that's Crispin's friend.
And who's Crispin?
My teacher.
Well, does Crispin come to your house to teach you?
No, go to his school.
When did you meet Crispin's friend, Donnie?
She was at school sometimes when I had my lessons.
Who takes you there?
Uncle Adam did.
Did? Don't you go anymore?
No,
Why is that?
they had a fight.
Who had a fight?
Uncle Adam and Crispin.
Where did they have this fight at the school?
No, here.
Was anyone else there when they fought? Was Crispin's friend there, Donnie? Look at the photograph. Was this lady with your uncle when they had the fight? Stop playing, please, Donnie, and answer the question. Please, and answer the question. He eventually stopped smashing the guitar, but he still wouldn't talk. In fact, I couldn't get another word out of him. Plus, he caught me a hell of a whack on the ankle. He obviously knows more than he's saying.
Yeah, that's good. Now listen, you got to bar it on the 5th and then play it on the 7th, yeah? Great, great. All right. Now put the phone on speaker. Just let me hear it one more time. Yeah! Rock and roll, Donny! Yeah, Donny. That's great, boy. That's great. That's beautiful.
Hello, Mr. Yates. Can we have a word?
Why?
We've just heard that your concert in Paris was cancelled. Why didn't you tell us?
I don't know. I guess I didn't think it was important. I was still in Paris at the time I said I was. Surely it doesn't make any difference to you what I was doing there.
Did you ever teach a Donny Brickman?
Yes. What's this got to do with Jane?
Why'd you stop teaching him?
You'll have to ask his uncle that. Why are you asking me about Donny?
Donny tells us that you had a fight with his uncle, Alan Brickman. Now, what was all that about?
Donny is incredibly talented. Easily good enough to get a scholarship, and I thought it would be good for Donny to live away from home for a bit, concentrate on his music. Why are you asking me about Donny Brickman?
Did Jane ever meet either of the Brickman brothers?
Oh, yes. Yes. I took Jane with me to talk to Alan Brickman because she's on the board of a music school I wanted Donny to go to. She knows more about it than me. Oh my God, is he involved with Jane's disappearance? Is that what you're saying? James? James, come in here.
What is it?
They're asking me about the time I went to the Brickmans.
Why do you want to ask about that?
I was the one who took her there.
Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Miller. We really do need to speak to Mr. Yates on his own.
I'm here when you're done, Crispin.
Thanks. So, you and Jane both went to the Brickmans' house, yeah?
Yeah, just the once weeks ago.
And how did Alan react to this suggestion about a scholarship? Mr. Yates?
He refused to even listen. I tried to explain what a chance it would be for Donny. He became very angry. And then when Jane tried to explain how she felt it would be beneficial for Donny to be removed from the pressures at home, he went crazy.
How? Why? What did he do?
He hurled abuse at us. He headbutted me in the face. And then when Jane tried to get him off me, he grabbed her by the hair. I mean, she shouted at him. She shouted she called the social services. It was horrible. Worse because Donny was there. Brickman was like a madman.
And you are talking about Alan Brickman here, not Bob Brickman, not the brother.
Yeah. Well, the two of them are both nuts. And why do you think we wanted to get Donny away? And it's tragic because the boy is so talented, but his environment... His dad says only guitar. His uncle says only piano. Donny smashes up the music room.
What?
We left him alone in the music room at school once. He just went crazy. Started smashing up the instruments. His so-called family has turned him into this confused, monosyllabic animal.
Did you report this to social services?
No. The school kept it all quiet because Alan paid for the damages and made a huge donation to the school. Please, what has this got to do with Jane? Oh my God, it's Alan. He did it, didn't he?
We don't know that, Mr. Yates.
Oh, beautiful. Smells perfect, Ma.
I got the train. Oh, I think it would have been quicker to walk. Took twice the time it should. Open the wine, then. I've got something to celebrate.
Have you?
I wonder where that could be then. Hey, don't tell me. I know. You've won the lottery and you're going to be splitting it with me so that I can retire.
Jimmy's coming home.
What's he done now? Come on, tell me. They throw him out of New Zealand?
Oh, now don't start. He's got a big job in Florida. And he's rearranged his journey to come through London so he can see me.
Oh, I knew it. I knew there was something behind you coming down. Bloody Jimmy.
It's been 10 years. I'd like to see him before I die.
Ma.
I'd like it even more if you two made up.
There is nothing to make up, Ma. You know how I feel about him. He is no good. He never was. And 10 years without him is 10 years without aggravation. The minute he puts his foot over my door, I guarantee he'll cause trouble.
Why don't you give him the benefit of the doubt? He's written to me every few months.
How much did he tap you for? He's bad news, Ma. You can't force me to see him. And if he hadn't taken that plane ticket that I paid for, he'd still be behind bars right now. Where the hell's Lynn?
She's putting the kids to bed. She's a wonderful mother.
Don't bloody start. Don't start on that. She's not my wife now, you know. She's got this house all to herself, which is bankrupting me.
So are you getting married to Pat then?
When we've got a second, we will. Pat's busy with this big case, and I'm up for commander. I'm going to be top of the tree, Ma.
So you should be big enough to see your brother.
Yeah, this is the place.
Mr. Brickman, why have you brought us here? We asked you to show us where you put Jane's body, not where you abducted her.
I know where I am, all right? Don't you worry about that, eh? Come.
Oi, don't do that!
You said you buried the body near the pond. Are you now saying that you buried her here?
It's further up by the bush, yeah? Look, I'll show you. Go on.
I bloody well warned you.
Mr. Brickman, show us where you buried the body. We are getting sick of your games.
Come on! I've had enough of this.
Right, here, come on. Give him to me.
Look at my wrist.
Right. Any more funny business from you and I'll bloody deck you on, all right?
Yeah, this looks familiar.
Satch! Wait there. Look at the height difference.
What do you mean?
Could be his brother.
Oh, wait.
Hey, boy, past your bedtime. 3 more circuits, then we put the lights out, yeah?
Don't put the lights out. I don't want the lights out.
Okay. All right, we'll leave them on. Are you feeling okay, Richard? There's nothing bothering you at school, is there? Mm-hmm. Hey, you would tell me if there was anything troubling you, wouldn't you? If there was anything up.
You're not here anymore.
I know, but that doesn't mean I'm not around for you. If you ever need me, all you've got to do is tell Mum and she'll call me, okay? Hey, better still, you can call me yourself. You still got my number? Okay, hey, I love you. Now listen, I'm gonna go and see Mum, and I'll come and see you before I leave. Okay?
Did you tell Dad? Don't worry, Richard. Eric's not coming back. Mummy promised. He took my front door keys. The ones with the monster ring.
Jesus Christ. I'm really, really sorry. Are you okay?
No harm done. Just an accident. My fault.
You sure? You sure you're okay? I'm so sorry.
Bitch. Well, this is very nice. Very nice indeed. What? Yeah, comfortable. My compartment, my compartment. What have we got? Milk. Hate milk, no! Chocolate. Chocolate. Good boys. Good boy, chocolate. Dirty shit. Dirty boy. Wash your hands. Wash your fingers. You make a mess and have to eat it. Nice shit. I can smell you. No! Dirty thing! Dirty boy, get a smack! Boy needs a bath. Wipe your face. Don't let it near your neck. Don't let it rip your fucking neck. Hello, Harry. Hello, Harry. Hello, Harry. Yes, hello, Harry.
So, you feeling positive?
Oh, yeah. More than that, I've cracked all this computer jargon, which I know they'll ask me about. I'm ready for anything they can fire at me.
Look, I'll tell you this.
None of the other candidates have got my 25 years' experience behind them. Most of them just seem like kids fresh out of training school. Tell you what, Pat. I really need this. Makes everything I've been through worthwhile. Hey, that's enough about me. How's it going?
Oh, slowly we've got two dysfunctional families, one slightly more so than the other.
Tell me about it. One family isn't these days. Kids. Oh, shit, hey. This razor's blunt. You've been using this to shave your legs with.
No, I have not. I've got my own. Oh, God. You should tell your children not to eat so much chocolate.
Anything bothering you? You worried about the case?
It's just I'll feel a lot better when we can find the body.
Well, if you want some advice from an almost commander, arrest the bastard.
No, I was worried that he, Yates, I mean, was trying to push Donnie too hard. He's a sensitive kid. And Bob don't help. He wants him playing Muddy Waters and Yates wants him doing Chopin, and trying to please them both, it confuses him.
Didn't he vandalise the school music room?
No, it's only a couple of instruments. I paid for him.
Right. Did Crispin Yates ever come here?
Yeah. We had a few terse words.
Oh. And when you had these terse words, was anyone else here?
Donnie.
No one else?
No. Yeah, wait, there was someone else.
All right, because I have a problem here. Because that someone else was Jane Mellor. And both Crispin Yates and Donnie seem to think there was something much more than just a few terse words. Okay, they're ready.
Yeah, Tara knows what's expected of her and she's not scared, are you, Tara?
No.
Good. And you mustn't worry if he's not there, okay?
I've explained it all to her. She knows he won't definitely be there.
Good. Okay, we can share through. Thanks, Barbara. Thank you, Tara.
Inspector North, I don't really approve of this. I don't see why it's necessary. He's admitted it, hasn't he?
People do lie, Mr. Mellor.
Surely not about something as horrendous as this.
Oh, yes. Afraid they do. We interviewed the school caretaker, who says he's pretty sure that you weren't there the night that your wife disappeared.
Then he is mistaken.
Yes, right, Tara. Come on.
She didn't pick him up.
All right, well, we'd better get in that other little girl, Diana.
Are you sure you want to? Tara Mellor was pretty upset.
Yeah, I need a positive ID, otherwise CPS will let him go. Okay.
The caretaker said I wasn't at the school. I can't lie anymore. I can't. We're in too deep not to.
Do you reckon James Mellor's bisexual?
Well, a bit of a shirt lifter.
Something about these two being so friendly. Doesn't ring true.
All right, I'm coming.
Hi, Lynn.
Go away, Eric!
Lynn, let me in. We have to talk.
I told you last night. It's over.
If it's over, I'm going to kill myself, Lynn. Please, don't lock me out. Lynn, don't do this to me. You know how much you mean to me. I love you, Lynn. You know that. Please, open the door and let me in. Let me explain. Please don't finish with me. I brought you flowers. I just want to talk.
number 6. It's number 6.
Bedtime now, Donny. Plug your guitar. Come on, it's late now. Here, take the torch, go back to the house, say goodnight, Granny. What's the matter, Donny?
Dad's like a play here. I want my dad.
I've told you, he's not coming home, he's got to go to court. I've told you this, I've told you.
I want my dad.
If I wanted to, I could take that guitar away from you. I paid for it and I can take it away. Now go to bed, now! Pack it away, Donny.
I want my dad.
Yeah, well, I'm the only dad you've got now. So pack it away now. Right. Put it away. Put it away, you little shit. Get out, go on, get out, get out.
You're not my dad.
I don't want to put you to any trouble.
It's all right.
I've got to stay in London to see my Jimmy, and I didn't know where else to go. Oh, I'd had enough of being at Lynn's.
Listen, tell you what, why don't you go into the kitchen and put the kettle on, we'll have a cup of tea.
Oh, I'd like one. My nerves are in shreds. You've hardly any milk.
There should be a fresh pint.
You know, Lynn's getting herself into trouble, if you ask me. That's why I left. I couldn't stand being under the same roof a minute longer.
Has Lynn?
No, that new boyfriend of hers. He's moved in.
He's what?
The kids say he stays in bed most of the day.
Why didn't you call me?
Oh, don't put me in the middle of it all. Oh, if only Jimmy could have made it up to Scotland to see me. I fixed his old room up specially for him.
You think he'd notice?
Yes, he would. He's not like you. Jimmy was always the artistic one.
Oh, yeah, you called being a lazy bum artistic.
Yes, it was. He took your dad leaving badly. Not like you. You never cared one way or the other. But Jimmy, oh, Jimmy cried his heart out. That's why he started skiving off school, getting into trouble.
You're still at it, aren't you? Always making excuses for him.
He's my son.
Yeah.
And he may not be the best, but when your dad left, he was younger than you.
Look, why don't you just put another bloody record on, Ma? I'm getting really, really tired of hearing these same worn-out old excuses.
You had every girl running after you. There was no need to run after Jimmy's.
Look, I'm not even going to go there, okay? But it takes two to tango, Ma. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go and see Lynn.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I've got to go and see Lynn.
Oh, fine. Hello, Violet.
Look, I hate to do this to you, but she's staying over just for one night. Lynn's got that sick around. That's why Ma left. See you later, Ma.
Good to see you again, Violet. It's been a while. Now, shall we have a cup of tea?
You've no milk.
Oh. So we had a fresh pint this morning.
Well, there's none left now.
Where are the kids?
In bed, asleep.
No? Well, that Eric bloke's moved in, according to Mum.
He just stayed one night, that's all. Not that it's any business of yours.
Yeah, but Mum said he's living here.
Well, he's not. What are you interrogating me for?
Well, I've got a lot on my plate right now, Len, and all I seem to be doing is looking out for you and for my kids.
A bit late to start doing that, isn't it?
What's that supposed to mean?
You left us, remember, and you've got no right barging in here telling me who I can have to stay and who I can't.
Right, fine. You have it your way, sweetheart. All I will say is that any man who smacks a woman around is a worthless bastard and has no balls.
It was my fault, I told you.
How do the kids get on with this Eric?
Fine. They like him.
Yeah, well, you tell him from me, he touches a hair on their heads and I will come after him and there will be no hiding place. You tell this Eric, what's his last name?
So you can check up on him. Go away, Mike. I don't want you intruding in my life. Leave me alone.
Fine.
You tell him from me, he touches a hair of their heads. I'll come after him and there'll be no hiding place. You gonna tell me that?
Please, don't start. I don't want to argue with you.
He's a wanker, and he should learn to show me some respect.
Who does he think he's talking about? Says I've got no balls. I'll show him who's got balls. And why didn't you tell him I was living here?
I didn't want to get into an argument. I don't now. Don't frighten the kids.
You put them before everything, before yourself. It's a kids till I'm sick of hearing about your kids. His kids! They're spoiled rotten. They've got no respect for you and none for me. And let me tell you, when I've finished with them, they'll respect me. I love you, Lynn. Doesn't that mean anything to you? I am in love with you. All I'm doing is proving to you how much I love you. So, no more threats, eh? You and me make a good team together, don't we? You love me, don't you? Well, then say it. Go on. Tell me how much you love me.
I love you.
And you need me, don't you?
Yes. Yes, I need you.
Lynn! Mike, let me in! Lynn! Lynn! Lynn!
Where is the bastard?
I fell down the stairs.
You didn't!
Where is he? Where is he?
Run out the back!
Go pay your basket. You're going back to my place. I'll call a cab. It'll be okay.
How is she? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. You stay in the house with her.
Richard's peed in the bed and it's all wet.
Oh, okay. Mike, I've got to go now. I'll speak to you later. Bye. It's okay, Richard. Don't worry. Accidents happen. And you've been through a horrible scare, haven't you? No, it was just a scare, wasn't it? This Eric couldn't try and hurt you or anything. Oh. Oh. That'll probably be your daddy. I've left the chain on. You stay here. I'll be back in a minute. Is that you, Mike? Hang on. Hang on.
Get out of here! Open the door! Let me in! I want to explain about me and Lynn. I have to explain it's not my fault!
Now you get off these premises at once, you understand me? You get off these premises or I'll have you arrested, you understand?
Hello. Pat, sorry, sweetheart, I was fast asleep. Anything wrong? Christ, are you okay? How are the kids and Mum? Did you call the local police? Yeah, do you want me to come home? Yeah, sure. No, I'll have a word with her. No, something's got to be done about this lunatic, absolutely. Look, yeah. Look, call me when they've been round. Yeah, I love you. No more games, Lynn. That maniac's been round to my place trying to smash his way in.
Oh, my God. Are the kids all right?
Yeah, they're fine. So is Pat and my mum. Thanks for asking. The cops are on their way round. Listen, what's his last name? I'm not messing about any longer.
Knowles. It's Eric Knowles.
Got an address for him?
He's been living here. I don't know where else he stays.
What about the gym where you met him? Have they got an address? Was he a member?
I didn't meet him at the gym.
You told me that's where you met him.
I lied. I just didn't want you interrogating me.
Where the hell did you meet him?
On the internet. I went into one of those chat rooms. That's how we met. I've never been to where he lives. I've no idea where it is.
Yeah, but you better stop thinking where he might be because that nutcase is going nowhere near my kids again. Take a look at yourself, woman! My God, he's beating you up and now he's gone for me and the kids.
Do the police really have to be involved? It'll only make things worse.
He nearly bloody killed you.
You ever think maybe I'm terrified of him? You think I don't know what will happen? Arrest him, he gets bail, and if he goes to court, what'll he get? A few hours community service, and then he's released. I don't want any trouble because he'll make me pay for it.
Lynn, for God's sake, I'm a police officer. I can get that piece of shit off the streets. I can get a court order that will have him arrested if he comes within 50 yards of you.
I feel safe with that, will I? You know better than anybody. Court orders get broken. All you're doing is making him more and more angry. Oh. I'm so tired. I can't think straight.
Yeah, you said it. Go on, why don't you go up to bed? I'll stick around for a bit, see if he comes back.
You should come to bed.
No, thanks for asking.
I wasn't inviting you into mine.
did he come on as?
Freeman.
Yeah, well, he'll be a female when I get my hands on him. Right, so you think he'll be online this time of the day, yeah?
Well, he might be. He spent hours on this chat room. It's where we used to talk.
Yeah, well, that's what we is today. Listen, why don't you go and put the dinner on and leave me to it? I think I can take it from here.
But you don't know what we said in our chats.
I think I've got a pretty good idea.
If you want to shift this lot, I've got forklift, but that'll take forever.
When was it last shifted?
We had a delivery last week. Thought that hadn't been touched for a couple of months. I know what you're looking for. There's no way it could be under that lot. No way. Besides, you start shifting it, where are you going to put it? There's no room anywhere.
Sorry, I'm late. Problems at home.
What's up?
Sorted. So how's it all going?
Oh, well, we've done the barn here, the shed, his offices, the woods round the back. And they're just having a look at some of the timber piles down the lane.
Great. And what about those? You done those?
Oh, God, you don't want us that lot shifted, do you?
Yep.
We spoke to Brickman and he said it would take forever.
Well, we better get a move on then. What about the forklift? Can you use that?
Yeah, all right.
There's hundreds of them, Pat.
How would you know? All you've done is hang out at Teapot One.
No, I think those lot look nearer than the others. Start that end first, right? Move along.
All right, that's what we want.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, hi, I've tried every come on I can think of. Here you have a go. Hey, try this one. Eric, if you're online, answer me. I have to see you.
It's him. He's online.
What's he on about? Can you talk to him through this?
I only did it a few times. I'm not sure I can remember how to do it. Computers aren't really my thing.
No, that makes two of us.
Eric used to explain it. I think you go to the options.
Right, click here. There. Click on audio conferencing. Come on, click it. Let me do it. Okay, got it. Yes. Right, speak into the microphone. Start talking to him, then get him to answer. Go on. Hey.
I'm alone. I need company. I forgive you. I love you. I never stopped loving you. I want you back.